Hello everyone, Mimikins here. Today I'm going to look and compare the Kjarr sword Decay from Kulve and deviljho's Calamity Reaver, which is a very popular crafted dragon longsword. AT Kulve Taroth is out for both console and PC players. I'm sure everyone has been farming her and getting many of the Kjarr weapons. She's more generous than before. Currently available until the 17th of May. I'll put the event schedule in the description for those watching the video at a later date or have different time zones. The Calamity Reaver has higher raw damage, whereas the Decay has higher affinity and elemental damage, plus built-in critical element. Let's find out if it's enough to pull it ahead. I like my builds to be low maintenance, so I will have both weapons augmented with health regen, and of course a high critical set with Master's Touch to minimise sharpness loss. Kjarr has allowed me to slot in extra DPS skills due to its naturally high affinity and built-in critical element. The Reaver, due to having negative affinity, needs maximum might in order to achieve 100% crit rate on weak spots. So it does lose some critical rate after you foresight slash, but has 10 extra hits of white sharpness. Another skill the Reaver has sacrificed is critical element. Due to the Reaver having less element and more raw power, the damage was scaling better with skills such as critical boost, and sadly the Rathala set bonus was too restrictive to accommodate. Let's look at the damages of these two builds. With peak performance up, the Kjarr outperforms the Calamity Reaver. Peak performance should be very easy to keep up thanks to the health regen augment. If peak performance drops, the Reaver does a tiny bit more damage. However, when you use foresight slash on the Reaver to avoid attacks, you suffer some crit loss from maximum might due to stamina consumption. Overall, I prefer the Kjarr's flexibility. I also have a Kaiser build I will share with you, which has practically the same skills as the first build but with extra fire resist, which can be useful for monsters who use fire attacks such as Rathalos and Behemoth. You can either swap one attack jewel for fire resist or eat elemental small at the canteen to negate fire blight. If you are not a fan of peak performance or would prefer some extra survival in the form of health and recovery speed, this mixed build is ideal. Extra health is great for harder fights like tempered deviljhos that hit hard. The Kjarr sword Decay is definitely a weapon that's worth keeping. It's very competitive against the Reaver and will likely out DPS it unless you use a very niche build with the Reaver, relying on the affinity booster, which most of the time isn't practical. Kulve has a lot of nice weapons to collect and this is one of them, so congrats if you got the drop. Thanks for watching, please support the channel by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.